Hey everyone, welcome back to Style Session Studio with Johnny Vigil. Today's look is called Modern Vintage Vamp. With this look, we're going to do a classic smoky eye with some soft modern waves reminiscent of Marilyn Monroe and her platinum bob. I started with fresh moisturized skin and then applied a primer. The primer I used was Professional by Benefit. Since we're going with a vintage feel to match her slip dress, I started on her eyes first. I used Tarte Shape Tape as an eyelid primer. Then I moved on to her brows. I used Benefit's Precisely My Brow Pencil on her brows in number 6. I wanted them bushy and natural, so I didn't fill them in too much. I didn't want any hard lines. Then I combed and set them in place with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. To begin her eyeshadows, I start with a light shade first all over the lid. I used Peach Meringue mixed with Peach Butter from the Too Faced Peach Scented Just Peachy palette. The palette has the warm tones I needed to go with the soft dresses she's wearing for her photo shoot. Then from the same palette, I start building colors in her crease. I start with Peach Tea and then add some Peach Punch. It's very important to blend well here. I like working with palettes because often the colors really do complement each other. To start her smoky eye, I use a Sephora Kohl crayon pencil in brown. They're easy to smudge and soften later, and they're a good base for other eyeshadow colors. Then I go back to the crease with the color Just Ripe from the same palette. Just Ripe is a deeper red-brown color. I use my Sephora Pro Blending eyeshadow brush in the crease, with my deepest color at the center blending out to the lighter shades. Here I curl her lashes and add my first coat of mascara. Next, I'm using Anastasia Black Gel Eyeliner at the very base of her lids and lashes, as close to the lash line as I can get. Now I come in with some shimmer gold color called 1987 from the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. It's a bold gold. I then soften her eyeliner with some Blackout from the same palette to start that smoky effect. I also added another deeper color to her crease called Sangria from the Just Peachy palette. Then I add some Ardell double lashes for a dramatic effect. Now I swatch her foundation on her skin. I'm using the RCMA foundation palette. It's great for HD photography. I apply it with my finger and then I tap it in with a wet beauty blender for the perfect texture. Now I come in with some Tarte Shape Tape concealer in the color Light Natural. I use it under her eyes, on her forehead, around her nose, and on the bridge of her nose. Basically any areas that I want to highlight. Then I blend it in with a small concealer brush from Sephora. Here I set the concealer with a Laura Mercier translucent powder. Here I'm doing a little subtle contour with the Anastasia Powder Contour Palette. And then to further define her eyes, I'm using a black gel eyeliner pencil from Smashbox. It just finishes the eyes perfect. Then I soften it slightly with a little bit of Urban Decay Blackout color from the Gwen Stefani palette. After adding blush, I go in with my highlighter from Pat McGrath. I blend it on the cheeks and the contour. Then I set it with more translucent powder and make sure it's all blended. I wanted a vampy lip, so I custom blended a color using the Anastasia lip palette in the color number 5, and I took some Pat McGrath Antidote color from her new lip collection and blended them to give us a really deep, vampy lip color. Here's the final look for the makeup. After that, I curled her hair with my Hot Tools curling iron. I wanted soft, messy waves reminiscent of a vintage look, but still current. This vampy look goes well with her vintage slip dress. To style it, I used Alterna Perfect Texture Spray. Then I went in with some Redken powder grip number 3 at the roots to give it just some lift. And then I set it all with some Redken 23 hairspray for a good strong hold. I hope you like this look. We had a lot of fun photographing it, and I think the pictures came out amazing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video.